Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to explore a fascinating psychological phenomenon, what researchers call status based cruelty. Why people in perceived positions of social power tend to humiliate others publicly, and what the psychological cost of that behavior actually looks like in real life. We'll also look at resilience psychology, specifically how people who experience public humiliation rebuild not just their lives, but their sense of self worth. I want to walk you through a story that illustrates every single one of these patterns perfectly. Let's break it down. The coffee cup hit the polished floor of the upscale shopping center and shattered. But the shove was worse. Marcus didn't step around the woman crouching to pick up her things. He walked straight through her, sending her bag sliding across the floor, because she was blocking his path to the store entrance. He didn't care that she was on her knees. He didn't care that people were watching. He only cared that she was in his way. Then he looked closer. Claire. He laughed. Loud, deliberate, designed to be heard. Babe, come look at this. He turned to the woman beside him, gesturing like he'd found something amusing at a zoo. This is the girl I dated in college, the one I told you about. He looked down at Claire. 5 years and you're still shopping at discount stores. Some things never change. The security guard nearby watched everything. Then he looked at Marcus's tailored suit, looked at Claire's second-hand jacket, and made his choice. Ma'am, you need to move along. You're creating a disturbance. Notice what's happening here psychologically. This is textbook status-based dominance display behavior, studied extensively in social hierarchy research. The security guard's choice wasn't random. Studies show that within 3 seconds, humans unconsciously assign social status based purely on appearance. He chose a side before Claire said a single word. Marcus walked away smiling. He didn't see Claire's expression shift. He didn't see the tears stop instantly, completely. And he didn't see her raise a matte black phone, no case, no scratches, the kind that doesn't exist in any store, and speak 2 quiet words. He's here. Notice this moment right here. Claire going silent instead of reacting. That's what psychologists call emotional regulation under threat. Most people in her position would cry, argue, or freeze. Claire did none of those things. That level of composure under public humiliation is actually a sign of extraordinary psychological strength, and it usually means the person has been through something far worse before. Claire didn't rush. She walked slowly toward the center of the mall, stopping outside a high-end jewelry boutique with floor-to-ceiling windows. Through the glass, she watched Marcus point at a display case while his girlfriend Tiffany pressed her hands against the glass like a child. Claire's voice was flat, distant. He proposed to me outside the store 5 years ago. He took the ring back 3 days later, said I wasn't the kind of girl his family could accept. Her phone buzzed. 8 minutes, stay there. She stayed. Marcus exited the store with a small bag and a big smile, and stopped dead when he saw her. Are you following me? He closed the distance fast, voice sharp. Tiffany grabbed his arm. Babe, is she seriously stalking you? The security guard reappeared, with backup. Ma'am, I've already asked you to leave. Claire said nothing, just looked at Marcus. He grabbed the bag she'd gathered from the floor, her groceries, her things, walked to a trash can and dropped them in without breaking stride. There, that's where this belongs. Tiffany filmed it, posted it. Caption, when your ex thinks she belongs in the same zip code. The security office was small and airless. Marcus leaned against the wall like he owned it, which, until about 4 minutes ago, felt accurate. She used to do this in college too, he told the guard. I nearly filed a restraining order. Tiffany kept filming. Poor people always think they're entitled to rich people's attention. Guard 1 was running Claire's ID through the system when his expression changed. Guard 2 leaned over, looked at the screen, then at Claire, then at Marcus. The radio crackled. "Is Chen still in there? Don't let her leave. Management is coming down." Marcus laughed. "See? Even management knows she doesn't belong here." The door opened. A woman in a sharp charcoal suit walked in. Didn't look at Marcus, didn't look at the guards, looked only at Claire. "Mrs. Chen," her voice was tight, apologetic. "I'm so sorry. Your car is ready, and the private lounge has been prepared." Silence. Mrs. Chen. The VIP lounge had leather chairs, floor-to-ceiling city views, and the kind of quiet that costs money. Marcus sat across from Claire, hands clasped, performing calm. "Look, this is clearly a misunderstanding. If I'd known you kicked my groceries." Claire's voice was factual, surgical. The cameras got everything." Marcus exhaled, shifted, tried a different angle. "What do you want? I can write you a check right now. Name a number." The door opened. A man walked in. No entourage, no flash. Simple grey sweater, dark jeans, a watch with no visible brand. He walked past Marcus's outstretched hand without acknowledging it, went directly to Claire and touched her shoulder. "You okay?" She nodded once. The man turned to Marcus. His face was completely calm, which somehow made it worse. "You threw her groceries in the trash." It was one finger up. Marcus stopped talking. The man looked at the mall manager. "Pull the footage." She pulled it. She played it. The whole room watched in silence. The shove, the laughter, the trash can, Tiffany's phone raised and filming. When it ended, the man handed the tablet back. "I'll buy them all." He said it the way other people say, "I'll take the check. Then we'll talk about you." Marcus's phone rang. His CEO. He answered. "Marcus, I just got off the phone with Nathan Chen, of Chen Capital Group." Marcus's eyes snapped at the man in the grey sweater. "The firm that holds a controlling stake in our company. He sent me the security footage. Clean out your desk." The call ended. Marcus stood there, job gone, legs unsteady. "You got me fired over groceries?" Nathan looked up from his phone. "You got yourself fired. I made one call. Your boss made a choice." 5 years ago you were nobody." Marcus's voice cracked. "Nobody. You worked retail." "I still do," Claire said quietly. Marcus blinked. "What?" Nathan set his phone on the table. "She owns the chain, 11 locations, built it from nothing." The room tilted. What Marcus is experiencing right now has a clinical name: narcissistic injury. The moment a person whose identity is built on perceived superiority is forced to confront a reality that contradicts everything they believe about themselves. Research shows this is one of the most psychologically destabilizing experiences a narcissistic personality can face. Notice, he doesn't apologize. He attacks. Tiffany bolted for the door. "Miss Tiffany Walsh." Nathan didn't raise his voice. She froze, hand on the doorknob. He turned his phone toward her, her Instagram story, still live. The video of Claire on the floor, 400 views and climbing. Tiffany ran. Marcus's phone wouldn't stop. Texts from unknown numbers, credit card declined, lease non-renewal notice, his bank flagging suspicious activity. "What did I do to deserve this?" His voice broke. "This is over groceries." Claire stood. "Do you remember what you said to me the day you took the ring back?" Marcus didn't answer. "You said your family couldn't accept someone like me, that I had no future." She took one step toward him. "I had a full scholarship to Wharton, deferred enrollment. I deferred because you asked me to." Marcus went still. This detail is critical from a psychological standpoint. Asking a partner to sacrifice a major life opportunity, a scholarship, a career, is one of the clearest markers of what researchers call coercive control. It often doesn't feel like control of the time. It feels like love. That's what makes it so effective and so damaging. When you left, I had nothing. No ring, no school, no job. I slept in my car for 3 months. Her voice never wavered. I worked until I didn't have to. I built something real. And then one afternoon, you kicked my groceries into a trash can and called me nothing in front of 100 people. Silence. I'm sorry, Marcus whispered. You're sorry you got caught, Nathan spoke quietly. The holds are released, lease reinstated. Marcus looked up, confused. She's letting you go, Nathan said. Not for you, for her. 6 months later, same mall, same marble floors. Claire walked through carrying bags, no escorts, no entourage, just her and Nathan. They passed the exact spot where it happened. She paused. Nearby, a young woman dropped her tote bag. Everything scattered, keys, phone, receipts. She scrambled to collect it alone. A man in a good suit stepped around her without slowing. Claire set down her bags, knelt, started picking things up. The woman looked up, startled. Oh, you really don't have to. I know what this feels like. They helped her stand. Claire handed her a card. Chen Group Groceries. If you ever want a job, call. We always hire good people. The woman stared at the card, eyes full. Nathan waited. When they walked away, he said quietly, You can't fix everything. Claire looked straight ahead. No, but I can be the person I needed back then. So what can we take from this? Number 1. Public humiliation says everything about the person doing it and nothing about the target. Number 2. Real power is quiet. It doesn't need an audience. And number 3. Resilience isn't about getting even. It's about getting free. If this breakdown was helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Next week we are looking at the psychology of why we underestimate people based on appearance and why that bias is actually hardwired into us. See you then.